Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I have a friend here. This is Greg, me.
Yep.
What's your name, sir?
I'm Jordan Ross.
Jordan Ross.
We go way back.
Many years ago.
Yeah, like
it's been
12
like
years?
12 years, I think
yeah.
so, yeah. We haven't seen each other in like a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were in an acting boot camp together.
Uh-huh.
Young Performer Studio.
Yes. Good times.
Hi, Donna Jean. I hope you're watching.
Donna Jean Goheen.
Hope you're watching our success
on
the internet. Jordan has a YouTube channel, Cinemaddix.
Yeah.
There's a text here for you guys to understand. It's
Yeah.
actually down there, but yeah, whatever. You
Here,
control the video too. We're going to talk about the Dunkirk trailer, Christopher Nolan's new movie.
Yeah.
I haven't read anything about this film so far. I know you guys wanted me to do a reaction to it. I saw the trailer for the first time already before Suicide Squad, so I can't do a reaction to it because that would be a lie.
Yeah. Wouldn't be genuine.
It wouldn't be genuine. Like most reactors out there, they're liars.
Yeah.
I want you guys to know that the biggest reactors, Tyrone Magnus, all 840,000 of his subs, all from redoing reactions over that Star Wars one that went viral. He had filmed that like 18 times before he actually posted one.
You should be ashamed.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Tyrone. Why don't you tell me the brief explanation of what you were kind of telling me about it?
So I guess I read that it's based on a true story about a big evacuation during World War II, but it was in the middle of this giant battle. And what I know about the movie is that it picks up like right in the middle of this giant battle and evacuation. It doesn't ease into it at all.
Okay.
Kind of like in Saving Private Ryan with the
Okay.
D-Day scene. So apparently, yeah, it picks it up right in the middle of it. You know, stars Mark Rylance. He's in it. I think Cillian Murphy's in it. The One Direction guy, Harry Styles. I've never seen him act, so maybe if Christopher Nolan is putting him in his movie, I'm assuming that he's good in it.
What I gotta say from the pros, from what I've seen from the trailer, because Nolan's been doing like a lot of fiction, you know, and a lot of sci-fi lately too. This kind of reminds you of the days, you know, not necessarily Memento, but like more like Insomnia.
Yeah.
Where it was just about people in a situation.
Yeah.
You know, and this like from the dramatic shots we're getting, it's like it doesn't look like it's going all Nolan-esque in terms of like crazy imagination. It looks like it's about these characters being affected by this battle situation.
Exactly, yeah.
Which is, I want to see Nolan explore that again because he delivers these great Hollywood films. It's been a while since we got like an Insomnia kind of film from Nolan.
Yeah, it's kind of a departure from what he's done recently, which I like. And we haven't seen him do a big war epic either.
Or a true story.
A
true story. That's a big deal.
Drama, yeah. So I'm excited about that. It'll be really cool to see how he approaches it.
What I love though from this trailer, it's done in like every Nolan trailer. Even the text is from every Nolan
It's just missing the
wow. Yeah, right. Yeah. It's the exact same text and everything. I saw this movie with my friend John. You guys know John. That last moment where everyone is like, some people start noticing something, and then the whole wave happens.
You hear like a plane or a bomb falling or something.
And everyone's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
The trailer ends. Right away, I was like, there you go. Nolan just sold that whole movie because everyone wants to know what the fuck everyone was looking at.
He hooked everyone.
That's how he does all his movies.
Yeah.
Same kind of text, same quick flashes, reminder of the films he's done before.
Exactly. He releases teasers for his movies so far in advance. Like, it doesn't come out for another year. Usually they'll release trailers, you know, like 6 months before the movie or whatever. Interstellar, he released the first teaser for that over a year before it came out.
I remember that.
It makes everyone just like, oh, I want to see more, but you have to wait so long to see it.
I wonder if the mysterious vibe will still be present in like the next trailer. Because he does deal a lot with his films having a level of mystery and intrigue.
Yeah.
And the trailers being like, I don't know exactly what the fuck this movie's about. With this, like, we got a true story outline, and people are saying, but, you know, he still does the Nolan stuff where he shot a lot of this with IMAX cameras. Have you seen any of Nolan's films in IMAX?
Yes. I think almost all the Batman movies and Interstellar and Inception. So
I saw The Dark Knight. That was the first movie ever, like first
that you
Hollywood film to have. First movie I ever saw. Yeah. It was the first movie that had ever come out that featured IMAX cameras.
That's right.
Because there's like IMAX movies, but then there's the first film to have like IMAX cameras for certain scenes. And I was just blown away. To this day, it is the best use of IMAX cameras I've seen.
And I heard they destroyed one during the making of that movie. I think it was the Joker car chase scene. I think they destroyed one of the IMAX cameras, and it's like $500,000.
Because they were much bigger then.
Yeah,
like they were dealing with the amateur film IMAX cameras. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be cool to see an IMAX film like this. I wonder, I mean, Nolan doesn't do R-rated flicks, really, but Insomnia was rated R, Memento was rated R. I wonder if this is going to be rated R. It's a true story of battles and stuff.
With a war movie, you almost have to make it, you know, live up to its potential. To make it truthful, since it is a true story, story. It almost has to be rated R to show the horrors.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
the dangers of war and how scary it is.
Yeah, this is a movie you can't half-ass with its rating.
No.
And it looks like it's a big budget, like Warner Brothers, because Warner Brothers is at the point where like, whatever you want, Nolan.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
He could literally ask to make anything, and they would give him, okay, here's $20 million, go do it.
So it's like for Warner Brothers to be, because I'm sure this is going to be an expensive ass film. Just the fact alone that he's using the IMAX cameras for a war movie alone is like, cool. This is probably an expensive film, and R rating, could be a big step, especially for like big studio movies to go all out with an R rating.
Yeah, because
I don't know why, but studios have been like trepidatious about R rating,
and they feel like it limits their audience a little bit more. They feel like, but it's like we were saying, we saw rated R movies when we were kids. Saving Private Ryan was my favorite movie when it came out when I was 7. Especially with a war movie, I feel like even if it has a lot of gore, for kids to see that, it's kind of important because it's like. Sure. It shows what, real things that actually happen, and, they can get an idea for things that our ancestors and stuff had to actually deal with.
I mean, rating is like I don't think you should just focus on the rating alone. It's like the context plus rating.
Yeah.
And for the context of this, rating is very important.
Yeah.
So I hope this is an R-rated film.
Me too.
And especially when you're teasing a sequence that looks like it could be an epic, showdown.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's filled with like blood and guts and stuff. Yeah. I really wonder what Nolan's gonna do differently with this film. A week ago, I saw the trailer for Hacksaw Ridge, which was Mel Gibson's war movie.
Yeah.
And it looks like a totally different kind of vibe of a war film.
Yeah.
That will probably have an R rating. It will not be as gruesome. I feel like with this, though, you might need some of that gore in there. More of that Fury, Saving Private Ryan kind of vibe.
For sure, yeah. I really hope they go that direction, too. It'll be cool, too, seeing most of his movies have been, contemporary. They've been, like, modern day. And Prestige is one that it was like a period
historical,
piece. So I'm excited to see him go back into that area a little bit again because I think that's one of the more underrated Christopher Nolan movies.
I think it's great.
So, I'm interested to see him tackle something that takes place, in history. Something that's a little different from modern day too.
Because a lot of his films work off mystery and intrigue, and this is true story.
Yeah.
So I feel like already with true story and knowing facts, and it sounds like he's honoring the truth, not making it a historical fiction piece. It takes away some of that Nolan element of mysteriousness to it, but I still feel like, I mean, just the trailer. I just love the trailer.
Yeah, me too.
How it's marketed exactly like a Nolan film.
Yeah, it didn't show really anything.
No, but
nothing. It completely I'm so sold.
I want to watch this.
Yeah, yeah. It could just show up and just say Christopher Nolan, Dunkirk, and I'm in. Or just Christopher Nolan. It doesn't have to say anything
else. At that
else.
point with Nolan,
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams is sort of losing that touch now. Where okay, we get it. You do mysterious things. But see,
you produce every movie. With Christopher Nolan, he only does a movie every 3 or 4 years. Exactly. It is, so.
Well, the thing is that J.J. Abrams produces a lot in between directing, and usually his films are marketed well, but then when they're released, you're like, it's not as mysteriously rewarding as I thought.
Yeah.
It's actually
Super 8. I liked it, but it wasn't.
But it wasn't like this big mysterious intrigue that we were hoping for.
Exactly.
To give. And same thing with Force Awakens.
Yep.
Great Star Wars film, but rather simpler than we expected,
Yeah.
But Nolan, I love that people still debate his films.
Yeah, me too. It's never going to end either. It's like Hitchcock. He's kind of like a modern day. He definitely does different movies, but it's like the same kind of thing where it's like people will be talking about his movies forever.
It's like a massive budget Hitchcock.
Yeah. And I love that he takes his time. A lot of directors, once they start making it big, studios will come to them and be like, hey, we want you to make this movie. And they're like, okay. And they just do whatever. They just crank movies out.
Yeah, exactly.
But Nolan takes his time. He picks things that he wants to do, things that he's super passionate about, and he makes sure that it's done right.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I hear he's like a very profestional director.
Oh,
Always shows up on set wearing his
Nolan
outfit.
Yeah.
Like
his
the no
fancy
tie.
British clothes.
I heard he doesn't have a cell phone or an email address. That all his work is done through his assistant and his landline.
Typewriter.
He has a typewriter.
Well, he sips his tea.
No computer.
Yeah.
There should just be a biopic about Nolan that Nolan directs.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That would be
mysterious.
Awesome. Start with Leonardo DiCaprio.
All right. Well, sorry we couldn't provide the reaction. Hopefully you liked our talk. If you're new to this channel, it is called The Real Rejects. We have subscription services. Subscribe. You pay $4.99 a month, and you get unlimited access to all the videos on this free YouTube channel.
Nice.
Cinemaddix.
Yes.
Not to be confused with Cinema... No, got nothing. All right.
Yeah. Cinemaddix.
Yeah, okay. Cinemaddix. Yeah. It's not confusing. Just go there. Yeah. And Jordan has a lot of videos on there that I saw like a few before watching that, and I was really happy he's here because I'm like, yes, I another big movie buff, and I want to get like. I want more big movie buffs to come on this channel. And if you're a movie buff, you'll definitely love a lot of his topic videos on there.
Yes.
So yeah, and shout out to Jordan's child.
Yeah. Hi, Eliana.
Hi, Eliana.
Hi.
I'll talk to you in 18 years.
Yeah, I can't wait. She's almost 1, so she's almost old enough for Saving Private Ryan.
17 more years.
Yeah. Yep.
Until the law changes.